right, let's do a brief audio and visual check. Look at the team we got here today. Man, I'm excited. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday night. Wednesday's price action. And you can see with me, we got Coach Jay, the man in the middle, and Braden over there on my right, your left. My left, your right. How are you guys doing tonight? Coach Jay?
Good, man. Can't complain. Is this the first time there's been three?
I think this is the first time there's been three of us on.
I think it is.
First time. Making history.
Okay, I'd be disappointed if we don't all get into the same trade at some point tonight. Let's lock in.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Markets are moving right now. Markets are moving.
Market's
Nasdaq's
going up.
above 24,000. Let's see what we can do here.
We're 1,000 points
up,
higher
chat?
than where we were last night. But before we get started, in the YouTube chat, there's the Top Step risk disclosure. Everything we go over is for educational purposes only. It's not a signals class. It's not financial advice. You guys, you know the drill. We're here for education and break down these markets. But I'll go first. I'm going to do a top-down analysis real quick. I'll pass it off to you, Braden, and then over to Jay. We'll get some very light music on. I think there's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of back and forth and action tonight. But you guys can see, man, I went on tilt a little bit. I can review that later. So I'm in a trading combine. I'm struggling in this live account. But yeah, now back in a trading combine. Have to go back through it. I've done it again. I've done it before. And yeah, we shall see. But let's go through the NASDAQ, and I'll answer questions to that. Like I said, the focus of these markets, there's three of us. You guys, we're going to be trading it, all three, and daily. Last night, we were at 23,000. We were just below 23,000, and we got headlines hit, and here we are, 1,000 points higher, 1,050 points higher. Huge rally today, and it looks like we're continuing that tonight. Breaking through 24,000, where can this market go? I'm going to lean towards maybe retesting this major level of support and resistance that we have at 24,400s. That's the level that we held as support for months, since September. Maybe we could come up and touch that. I'm not sure. This is quite the strong rally. That's part of what got me in trouble, was looking for a pullback, trying to short it. I was trying to short it into power hour. That one worked well, but tonight it didn't really work, and that's why I lost the live account, and I'm in a trading combine. But buyers are stepping in tonight. I don't really have too much. If I zoom in, it's kind of one of those, we're just rallying, and I definitely don't want to sell it anymore, and I just maybe wait on my hands for a pullback. What are you looking at, Braden? I'll pass it off to you.
Well, I think we got to go and start looking at upside levels to maybe look for breakout trades on, which we haven't done in a long time. But this is obviously a really strong market, and I want to get into the trend here. It's exciting to trade it long. I feel like I have not taken a long trade in forever, but you know what? I need to scout out some levels here, but I'm seeing immediately it's like 200 points above us, but 24,230 was the previous lower high that we had before we saw that aggressive sell-off all the way down into the lower 23,000. So maybe we can just trend up all night tonight. That would be clean. I don't remember the last time we've done that. That hasn't resulted in us just selling off again, but we want to get long.
It's been a while since we've had a zombie rally overnight. That's for sure. There's always been headlines hitting the tape that's been causing volatility. Have you placed any trades tonight in the NASDAQ? And we could open up to any market, right? I just quickly reviewed the NASDAQ.
No, I haven't taken anything. Yet. What about you, Dakota, Jay?
I'm flat right now. I am looking at a potential long, though, here in the equities and in gold. Looking at the first 30 minutes of the range, we do have price and volume starting to leave that range to the upside. We'll see if we get some follow through. I don't know that I want to buy it here. Maybe on a little bit of a pullback to VWAP 23,980s, or if we get another retest of that 24,000 level. I am seeing, potential longs coming in here. We have that 200 moving average on the 30-minute, which I look at often. We're finally back above that with price and volume. 23,691 is that price. So let's see if there is some room to the upside in this market. Again, I wouldn't mind a pullback to VWAP here. And I'm keeping crude up on the side because crude is back above $102. So leaning a little bit long right now, but I think the response at VWAP is going to tell me whether or not it's a valid trade.
All right, so I got a question for you, Jay, and then
mic check. Good.
Sounds
Should be
okay
better.
to me. I mean, I could hear you.
Okay.
I could hear you.
Cool.
Yep, and we'll have Bruno. He's behind the scenes checking, so if he notices something, he'll let me know. Obviously, 3-man weave, first time. There's always bound for some little technical that maybe a button here, button there, since they updated OBS on me. But let me ask you a question first, Jay, and then same question for you, Braden. And keep an eye out on these markets. You mentioned this. Crude oil back above 102. I'm watching crude oil, but crude oil is holding bid above 100, 102, like you said. But then we have these equities just continuing to push higher. And I know Andre and a lot of this market was paying attention, the correlation between the two. Does that affect you getting into anything tonight or the way you view this? Because it's an interesting perspective for me. Like, crude's still rallying, and now we have a 5% rally here in the equities.
So I don't know that I would necessarily say that crude is rallying, but I think it is holding bid, right? It's holding above $100 right now. And that correlation that we're seeing, that inverse correlation, is not 100% correlation, right? It's somewhere closer to 60%. So I think you have to take it day by day and see, some days it's going to be a stronger correlation than others. And I think it's depending on whether or not we get a headline that's actually moving things around. So as long as crude is staying in this $102 to $103 range, I'm okay with that. If it starts to get aggressive in this range, then it probably means that there's more than just empty price action going on in this market. And there's more of a catalyst that could probably affect the equities also. So, you pay attention to it, but if it's just holding bid, staying in the range, I think that's what we kind of expect crude to do right now.
All right. And how about you, Braden? And then we'll just turn on some light music and trade it up.
Yeah, talking about crude expectations. Was that the question? Sorry.
Yeah. Just the fact that crude's holding up so well and these equities are just rallying.
That correlation seems to be a little faded at this point. It seems like crude wants to hold. I mean, yeah, you said NQ we're up like 1,000 points. The
From
fact
last
that
night,
crude is still holding this range is, very strong signal. That correlation starting to taper off a little bit more every day, it seems like. So crude looks good.
News that came out today was Trump's talking about ending the war and saying, all right, whatever happens with the Strait, that's up to you guys. You guys figure it out, which is, bullish crude oil, right? Because that means crude or the Strait could be closed still, and we're still going to have issues with the supply side in crude. But then the war's ending, so it's a difficult situation, I think.
Yes, it is. Watching gold here as well. Gold caught a very nice bid today, but we are up at an area that could be potential rejection on the daily here. We'll see. We'll get something on.
Yeah, shout out if you see anything. I'm going to be watching both. And we'll turn on some very light music. You said light music.
Smooth jazz in the background?
Some smooth jazz in the background. I'll make sure, like I said, I'll still play around with audio, make sure the audio is as good as it gets. And then, we'll go from there. Let me know if the music is too loud. I don't want it to flood any of us out.
Sounds all right to me right now.
There we go.
Probably could turn it down just a little bit.
All right.
Just scanning right now. Let's just look off.
Yeah, there's that gold buy, man. That gold's just pumping.
Yeah. I see a potential long here on gold with the Asia session open, the Shanghai session open. If we hold this 3-minute range, then I can see a potential long here. We are kind of extended from, it's an iffy one here.
Thank you.
Don't need to force anything.
All right, question in the chat. Dakota, I ended up today 161 in the green during power hour. Did you lose it off screen? It was tonight at the open. I bought gold, right? I was looking for a breakout here of gold. I got in long and just freaking went on tilt when we just sold off. So it was tonight's price action. Today I ended up good during the New York session.
See, I got to pull up my headline source just in case we get any headlines tonight. We saw one last night that got these markets moving around pretty crazy. So
yeah, we were buying the low. That was literally the low of this move. 22,980s.
Insane.
That's one that you just dream about, and then you just think about like, if only I had a runner, I'd be up 1,000 points.
Today's Tuesday, right?
Yep, it's Tuesday.
All right, so we have a
Wednesday's price action.
President's address to Iran tomorrow, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern time. So slow markets tomorrow should be interesting.
And while we're doing this, I'll go through some hashtag slow markets. If you are trading this, or if you have something to share, trading related, go ahead and tag me. Tag me on the socials. And I got two guys here that takes some of the burden of talking off me, so I'd have a little bit of time of going through it.
Absolutely. 5'4" Fox, thanks for the shout out on the haircut. Shout out to my barber, Ray, City Image Barbershop. Told him I would give him a shout out today. So Ray, if you're watching, I got another subscriber for us in the barbershop today, everybody. So there you go.
There we go.
Trying to work on being an influencer so I can get free haircuts, but we'll see what happens.
Trade haircut for like a lesson.
Exactly. I'm gonna get in long 1 micro gold here.
All right. Going with
1
the
micro
trend.
gold. Let's see if we get some follow through here.
And going with the trend there. I like it. Coach Jay, what time frames do you use? The 200 MA on?
The 30 minute is probably the most important to me for 200 moving averages. 30-minute chart. I do look at the daily as well. Getting a little push here in gold above these highs to see if we get some follow through.
Damn, nice entry. What you got?
Thanks, man.
28.4?
28.4. This is kind of a gotta go now trade, but we'll see. I think everyone else is flat right now. I think I'm the only one with a trade on. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Braden.
Well, if it comes back, I want to get your entry or a better one. So
Right.
But I hope this goes for you. This looks good.
All right, there we go. That'll work. That'll work. This does not need to be a loser at this point. If we do not see any follow through, we're coming right back into this range. So I'll take the 2 points, and we'll see if this goes from here. I don't mind potentially trying to add to this. I see the comments about Braden's mic. Do we think he's in audio on both charts and video?
Yeah, that's
That
what
might
I'm
be it.
looking. Let's try this. We could try that now.
Come on, don't stop me
Sure.
out. That sounded clear.
I'll keep pushing buttons on my end. You guys keep trading it up. I'll
Come
find
on,
a
don't
button that
stop me
works here
out.
soon.
All right. Let's see if this holds. All right, I'm gonna buy stop above that high, 33.9s. Try to add into this. If it stops me out, I'll just cancel this bid.
Got the bottom of the hour in 14 minutes.
All right, long 2. It's pretty much a break-even trade if it stops me out here.
Right.
Don't love this rejection up here.
Crude caught a bid. Yeah, it's 240, 102.40. Nice.
There we go.
It held those 32s. Made a nice pivot right where you have your stop loss.
Yep.
31.1. New session highs in gold.
Take one off. I just added it.
Quick in and out.
All right. I want to give this a little bit of room. Actually, where I added, if we get back below that, then I don't, we had these 2 highs right here. Here's where I want to zoom out, maybe look at a higher time frame. Where do we have the potential to go for this trade? I'm looking at this 20 moving average on the daily here as a potential target for this trade. So I don't want to take a loss on this at all, but we'll see. Of course, this high right here on the daily 47.70s might be a little bit of an issue.
Man, already into these
47.50s.
40s. It's just going. And dollars break even, so
Go back to a shorter time frame here. Let's see what we got.
taking the show with this gold trade. I love it.
Let's see.
It's quite the move.
I wanted to hold above these 35s here. I don't mind a little bit of a pullback, but so like I said, this trade is all about flow since the Shanghai session opened. We see this VWAP here, this purple line. As long as we hold above that, I'm fine, but we're kind of extended from full session VWAP.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be surprised if this just pulling back here. Braden's locked in right now, chat.
Watching this trade that Jay's got on. Clean move.
I'm doing the same. I have nothing. Just watching.
I'm amazed.
Hold it there. Don't stop me out. All right, if we hold this 50%, I'll add another one on the way back up. Below this pivot will be my stop. Don't want to put all the risk on up front. Very conscious of risk management in this account. Don't want to be super tight with this. There you go. Stop goes there now. Long 3. Let's see if we get some follow through. So I'm either going to make a little bit of money on this trade, or if we start to get some breakouts, then I'll, partial out my exit, but building a little bit of position as this continues to go in my favor here.
Yeah, it can't hurt to just add into it. You're break even, right?
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking exactly. I'm not taking any risks, right? It's either just going to be a pretty much a scratch trade, or if there's actually some flow behind this.
I had my own little win too. Fix that audio. That audio is
nice.
fixed.
There you go. Yeah, they're
Awesome.
gonna come get me. Are they gonna get me?
Hold up.
Seriously?
Hold up.
That's how we're gonna do this? Let's do it. Gotta zoom in real quick. Put some space between the market and my stop.
So I can actually see this. Yeah, the market's way far away from that stop now.
Yeah, they're gonna get me.
Buy it up.
NQ's pulling back a little bit.
So over the last 30 days, we've seen a positive 70% correlation between NASDAQ and gold, which I don't love. If NQ's pulling back right now for this trade.
He's still in it?
Yeah, it was a tick away. Honestly, I'm thinking about just moving it to break even. Like, is it worth the $50 here, or just? But you know, when it does that, you kind of just let it go.
$50 is $50.
Right? It is.
Yeah.
I mean, you know your stop loss is in the right place when it holds that.
Right. We're gonna try to continue to add to this if we get a breakout. Got another minute 30 on the. Yeah, there we go. Too long in that 3-minute candle. $27. All that drama for $27.
Hey,
it pays for lunch.
Look at this thing go now. If it.
Yeah, this shit's gonna just stop me out and then go right.
You got Jay stopped. We're going now.
Thanks, Gold.
Oh.
Appreciate you. That's what's gonna happen though. Probably a little too tight. I don't mind getting back in it though.
Damn, God, it's ripping.
Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, needed a little bit more breathing room. Like I said, I was okay taking a scratch there because I was trying to build into a longer trade. I don't want to take a big loss, but trying to stay in some of that flow. Ideally, stop should have been below this candle's low. Right, this is the highest volume we've seen so far. As long as that holds, and it was the one that broke above that high, then technically I think this is still a good long. So let's see.
I mean, everything's easier after hindsight, right? Green is green. It could have easily just puked down to like 32.
Yeah, for sure.
Bounced, and this has been one heck of a rally on the 5-minute. So I'm not seeing anything on my end.
And JM Roots Club says your stop loss was so close, accept some risk. I don't disagree with that. My best trading time is during fast markets, and I haven't been able to trade fast markets in the live account this week because I've been over leveraged in the overnight session. Here we go. Now we're gonna go. So again, I don't mind getting back in this trade. I'm back in long one, basically risking that $27 we just made. This candle's low is going to be the out. Let's see if we get some follow through.
NASDAQ catching a bit as well. Bitcoin just sideways, hanging around 67,900. Yeah, there's definitely more room.
You know, Gold, if you just run, then I don't have to worry about moving stops.
Oh, there's the breakout. Get back in. 45. Gold not.
Yeah, I did have a great entry on that trade. I'm not gonna lie. That first one was pretty damn good. But hey, next play mode.
The second one's pretty damn good too. How much drawdown did you get in the second one?
It was about 0.
You bought the highs? I look tired. You know, after losing that account, I'm just here for the vibes.
Dakota's just producing right now.
Just here for the vibes. Seeing anything on your end, Braden?
No, I think I glitched out, but I'm back.
You show up. I mean, you're there. You got everything. You're gone for a second. Just a second. Yeah, Jay's catching all the trades tonight. I'm fine. Hands off for me.
I'll be honest, I don't love how I'm managing this right now. There's definitely some flow in these markets. Let's go tag 50s. Come on, gold.
Man, just $10 pops in the NASDAQ here. 10 points just back and forth like it's nothing. Bottom of the hour in 3 minutes.
Flat.
Yeah, maybe the bottom of the hour is probably going to bring some moves into this market. Maybe bring some opportunities. Let's see what we can catch here.
So we got like a little measure move kind of thing going on right now in gold. We have this little breakout candle here. That's about 10 points to the high. We got, what was this, a 5-point pullback and then another 10 points or so. If this structure holds, and we can see we keep holding about 50% of these ranges, threes, right?
Okay.
And then the third one would take us up to 47.50, which is the target. Like I said, I overmanaged that one, chat. You guys saw it in real time. That's okay. The read is there.
You're still green though, so it's like one of those where it's overmanaged, but you're still green.
Yeah.
Going through the rest of this week briefly. Now, obviously, we got headlines coming out. We can't plan for headlines because they come out unexpectedly. But looking through, we can't forget, we have initial jobless claims on Thursday, and then we have non-farm on Friday. So that's very important.
Non-farm Friday. I think we got a retail sales tomorrow. Make sure you guys join opening call tomorrow. We got a special guest coming on opening call tomorrow morning. Talk about some of these retail sales numbers. We saw Nike stock. Nike reported their earnings today. We got Francis Newton joining us for opening call tomorrow, talking about some of these retail sales, retail data, how we should maybe be looking at it for our day trades, how I should stay in my gold trades a little bit longer maybe. Should have some advice on that. Oh yeah, thesis was correct. I'm honestly, I'm more happy about the read than the trade, chat. The trade wasn't good. The read was. But there's those 47.50s. See if we get the follow through here now.
Man,
Anyone else in that trade and had the wherewithal to hold it? Just curious.
Everyone's just obsessed with me losing my live account.
Oh yeah.
I post good, constructive information on my social media all the time. I post one about me losing my account, and it's my most viewed post in like within an hour. Wild. Yeah, I'll go over it later.
Something
We're
about
trading
misery and
first.
company, right? Something about something misery and company.
Yeah.
Braden, I saw some comments in the chat. Take us to Greenland. What's Greenland? What's Greenland, Braden?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Greenland. I think we were red on the session. We take like a hero trade. You say, "Take me to Greenland. Take me to Greenland. We want to get a green P&L."
One-way ticket. One-way ticket. One-way ticket. Gold stopped at those 50s. Beautiful trade to anybody that held that. Again, I'll explain why I got in it. Actually, we got somebody else's screen up now. These guys are scouting trades too.
Oh, you're good. Back to yours. I'm watching trades. If I see something else.
Shanghai Open. Shanghai Open is this 3-minute candle here, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Volume started to leave that range to the upside, and we held at 50%. Risk goes on the other side. That's why I was long. Again, the structure is there, and now it's what is the market's response to whole number levels, right? 4750 obviously is that first one. We can see the first reaction is a rejection. So if I was long into this, I'd have to be thinking about position management just because where we are on a higher time frame. But as long as this VWAP holds, then I'd still be looking bullish, maybe not establishing longs up here. But if this volume catches up, then maybe we have enough strength for the push through 50s. But we'll see here.
You know what?
I think he's starting to pull back.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Gold's starting to pull back as well. NASDAQ almost back to that 24,000, right? All right, chat. If we get to 700 likes tonight, then I'll share. If you guys want it so much.
I'll check chat with the exchange times. I'm pretty sure because of daylight savings, we came back to normal times. I could be wrong though. Oh yeah, you guys are right. Tokyo exchange. Shanghai's a little bit later. Shanghai's 9:30. You guys are right.
Yep, Eastern time. Gold on this pullback. Same with NASDAQ. Man, we bounced right off those 2390s.
Man, I was hoping to get filled on this trade here on NQ. We just broke below 24. I wanted to come up, fill that order around 14, and then look for this move, but we didn't pick me up. We're seeing more selling volume than we've seen so far this session right here.
Yes, we
Pulling
are.
into the structure at the 80s. Didn't get picked up on that.
VWAP right there at 80, 81s, 85s.
Yep, 85.
You're still using a limit order?
Yeah, I've got the. I want to make an effort not to try to market order into trades.
Bro.
I think more or less it's usually like, yeah, where I'm not trying to be very surgical with my entry if I'm just market order. Unless we have momentum. Unless we have momentum, I would definitely get into market order.
Okay. More like, what's the saying where it's urgency, right? How urgent do you want to be in the trade or out?
I had I think I told the story on air the other day, but I had a market order I had a 2-lot crude oil position with the big contracts the other day and showing a realized P&L of $900 with the 2 contracts. And we got some volatility, market ordered out of one of them, realized P&L negative 230 with the slippage. So yeah,
I mean,
don't got to worry about that with sim accounts, right? But
no. I imagine using a market order when silver was going crazy.
oh yeah, you're getting smoked.
It was wild. All right, I'm still going through some of the hashtag slow markets. Tag me. It doesn't have to be a trade, but it does have to be trading related. There's the links in the YouTube. Didn't quite get to those 16s.
We might pop up here and get this filled. Hey, gold getting smashed. It's a good exit.
Yeah.
34. Yeah, bottom of the hour.
Oh, there's some size in gold right now. What is that? On the offer here, 700. Okay, let me pull up the DOM. Give me 1 second. Hopefully it doesn't run away. Too many damn layouts. I got to get rid of some of these, Dakota.
You had like
Okay, here you
50
go.
of them when I saw you pull up the layouts.
It was 705 on the offer here in gold, 47.35. That is a ton of size in gold. 47.35, 700 on the offer. That is not a little bit.
what was the size? 700. Yeah, 700.
700 at 47.35. Coach Hoop, is it rips?
47.35.
Yep.
We need to bounce up a little bit to see it.
That is a ton of size for gold. Wells McMahon, welcome back.
No
Early
problem.
contender for comment of the day here. 3 good traders and only 270 likes. Clickety click. Chat, hit that thumbs up button. Got Braden scouting a potential short here, and the Nasdaq seeing gold pulling back here, 47.30s.
Nasdaq hanging out at 2409, 24,009. All three.
You still have that offer in there?
I do. I'm seeing, man, gold's getting smashed. Gold's
Yeah, it
25
is.
points off the highs here. Almost.
Back into the 20s. What's crude doing? Crude 102.33, so we're holding there. Yeah, gold ran from that offer, Hoop. Nasdaq looks like we might get a little bounce.
I'm sure we'll see a headline tonight at some point. I think we're just waiting for it.
100%.
It's at this point, it's not a matter of if, but when. I don't think we went 24 hours without a tweet or some type of headline to move these markets 100 points.
Answering some questions in the chat. So talking about, some of the high volume candles that I anchor to. I'll answer this one for you, Zach. It's not every high volume candle. There is a little bit of context. Like Dakota says it all the time. It depends. The first one I anchored to was the Tokyo session open. And I'm always going to anchor to that time because we know that's a high probability of volume coming in. And then at that point, what I was doing on the way up was any significant price action candle. And I understand that that's subjective, but any significant price action candle. So this one, and then this one are potential add points or trails. Right now, if I would have trailed properly on this trade, I would have never gotten stopped out because you can see these significant price action candles never took out a 50%. Never took out the low. That's where my stop should go. Ads should go at 50%, but I trailed a little too tight on that one. Theory and then execution, right?
I would rather trail too tight than have too big a size, right? Or something else, right? That's
exactly.
That's not a bad mistake to make. You're just risk management there.
Right. You know what it was?
All right, I got picked up.
Early. Okay, there we
I
go.
got picked up here. 3 micro short at 19.
19.
Right. Got 19.
Looking at least to hold this range here and look to fade this back into the 24,000s. Or sorry, where are we at? Yeah, 24,000s.
You don't know that. Yeah, that's the type of market we've been in when you get the first, is it 24,000, 23, 22, 25. This time last April, we were seeing the same level of volatility. I like that trade. I mean, 24,000 is a big round number. It makes sense that we hang around it for a little bit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Just kind of a rotation around this 24,000 level a little bit. I mean, we're obviously very extended. Trend is up, of course, but I mean, I could argue we're pretty exhausted up here. I just want to see this retro around 24,000 a little bit, catch a bit of a range trade possibly.
Okay.
Yep, they are still there, Hoop. They are still there. I'm kind of contemplating selling in front of it. 700 on the offer at 47.35s in gold here. You can see it.
Oh, there it
on
is.
the depth of market.
That's a big order.
The market's response to that order is the biggest thing. Does it run away from it, which it has so far since we've seen it, or does it go fill it? If it goes to fill it, that means we might have some aggressive buyers in this market. If it runs away, that means there's some weak longs here that are not interested in paying higher.
What's the notional value of one gold contract? It's
oh, I thought you were gonna say 705.
yeah, I'm doing the math for that.
Yeah.
It's 100 ounces of gold, right?
Yes.
Times what price? 47.35. Yeah, just $250,000 for one contract. Times that by 700. How big was that contract?
705. That's a lot. That's
just
somebody with some deep pockets there.
333,800,000.
Insane. I want to place that trade one day.
One day, Jay. Just let me know when you place it, though, would you?
Oh, I got you. Don't worry about it. We're all selling in front of it before I go to market.
We can start our own chat.
Yep. You're all selling in front of it before I go to market. You're gonna have to pay for that Discord though.
I'll be happy though.
99 cents. 99 cents a month.
If you market order, yeah, I'll pay. Yeah, make sure you can front run. Let me get like 50 prop firm accounts simulated just right when you market order, and I get out. Make a few million. Not even put a dent in it.
For Carson, do we stream off Topstep? Braden definitely does. BPC trades on YouTube. Make sure you catch Braden there. I'm gonna post a link to my Instagram page here.
There you go.
Saw somebody ask for that as well.
Big things coming this year, though.
Yep. Stay tuned.
Even bigger things. Like a lot has already happened for 2026. Huge. You guys pay attention. Topstep social media accounts. Today was a big thing. Yeah, more stuff. Stay tuned.
I don't know why YouTube always hides Jonathan Stonk's comments, but gotta let that one through for sure. Seeing chat say Trump is live. Is that true?
Mandy in the markets in the chat.
What's up, Mandy?
What's up? Hey, did you go get free dinner? Did you go eat sushi? Let me know if you did.
Trump live.
If you did go eat free sushi on me, it's just, I have to go pay the bill tomorrow. It's coming straight out of my pocket. But if you know, you know. Take a picture and tag me in it.
Jeez, what are they doing in gold? That order is 675 now. Okay, 200 of it just got filled. 47.35s. It's another 500 there. You can see 199 on the volume profile right here.
Okay.
That just traded in a flash in gold there. Very interesting spot. Now, do we know what the intentions of this market participant are? No. But what I will say is I'm keeping this line on my charts for the rest of the session. If all that volume trades there, that's probably going to end up being the volume point of control unless we get a different one. But you can see 365 contracts traded at okay. They just all traded through.
Filled market. Yep. Wow. Buyers
keep an eye on that order.
Stepped in and filled that one.
Keep an eye on that level. That is a ton of size. Ton of positive delta there in gold. Okay, I don't mind buying there now. Let's see.
Yeah, buyers were aggressive. Buyers were aggressive. Was it a bid that was?
Yeah.
Someone had a market
all-
order buy it.
Yep. Patient. We got Braden still on this short. That's interesting.
John
Let me
buys
see if I
land.
can get a better person then.
Oh, go ahead. No, John buys land. I was with some professional boxers the other day, and whew, yeah, some of them look scary. They don't even speak English. Some of them.
I think the president's talks are 9 p.m. tomorrow night.
Was it
9
bitter?
p.m. tomorrow.
Was it bid or ask? So the order was a sell limit on the ask, but then the market had to come up and fill it. So the buyers were more aggressive. $716 times. Kind of calm. We got about 12 minutes to the top of the hour. We can see some moves in these markets. It seems like it's just quiet, waiting for headlines.
I'm going to step away for just a quick second. I'll be right back.
And of course. And we're kind of going sideways here in the NASDAQ. Any management on this? Or just nothing's changed?
We'll see. I mean, if this can get back down to 24,000, I would maybe consider getting out of it. Depends how aggressive we sell out of it. But no, the management, I got my stop at the pretty much the highs, because I'm really just looking to get to 24,000 here. So risking like 15, 20 points for 15 points, 15, 20 points.
Fair enough.
Where's it sideways right now? I kind of like gold a little bit better. But gold, yeah. We're seeing crude pull back a little bit here.
Jay caught the
Pretty-
only
pretty
move I
sideways.
seen. I missed it.
Yeah, for sure. That seems like the only decent one. If buying it and then selling it maybe at the highs.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of see the different, I don't know, market mood, because sometimes we'll come on and there's just trade after trade and there's action. And then like tonight, the markets are a little bit slow and there's not as many trades. Jay took the good one. I do like this down to 24,000, but very sideways.
Definitely develop patience here trading this session.
Okay, when you're trading the Asian session, do you put on something to watch, or are you doing anything else other than watching charts?
Honestly, no. If I'm gonna trade, I usually devote. I'm just locked in on it. Usually, if I am gonna trade, here we go. We get a little bit of movement. No, I usually don't do anything. If I'm gonna trade, like if I'm watching the market, I'll have something up. But if I'm in a trade, everything else gets. That's why you'll see me go quiet sometimes.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Even
so
if it's just a small little trade like this.
in the trade, you lock in, but
Yeah.
then when you're just watching the markets and not in the trade, then
Right.
you just
No
do other
pressure.
things. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and Andre, in the chat, equities are stuck right now. They are. We're kind of patiently waiting for the next headline to come out, but the Nasdaq, we're above 24,000. We got the top of the hour in about 10 minutes. You got myself and Braden, and look who it is, Coach Jay.
I saw the my guy Market Order McHugh in the chat. I had to come back. 21K Dre is what they call him, I
21K
heard.
Dre. If you know, you know.
Yeah, guys, the guy's pretty good. I don't know what the internet is talking about. I don't know what those internet guys are talking about, but
Does your girlfriend know?
I know what I
Andre
saw.
McHugh, the 21K Dre. We gotta let him know. When's MP coming on again?
I think gold is going to push here off that order. We just saw, Andre, I don't know if you were just watching, but we just saw a 700 lot get filled at 47.35s in gold. I'm kind of bullish above that. What internet stuff? See, you making so much money, you don't even need to pay attention to it.
Yeah, that 700 lot got filled, and we are above it. We are above it. We got 8 minutes to the top of the hour. It got filled at what? 47.35, right?
47.35s, yeah.
Okay. We got a little bit of a wiggle here in NASDAQ.
47.35, Dre.
Yeah.
700 lot filled on the offer, and here they go.
Wow, gold's taking off.
Yep.
Buyers were aggressive. They filled that 700 contracts, and on our way to session highs.
And that's what we were talking about, chat, right? The order itself means something, but the reaction to the order means a lot more. And if there's an aggressive presence ready to buy that, they're going to, you know, if you can buy 700 contracts, you could probably buy 7,000 contracts.
I mean, it was 33. No. 333 million.
Right.
Notional value.
Let's just see if there's some follow through behind it, but that is a beautiful trade. What are you up right now if you bought 700 contracts in gold right there?
Don't do the math, man. just.
I'm trying to buy one micro.
We're going. Yeah. We got people were calling me a Deegan trader for going in 3 micros during power hour. Like, all right.
Got to spend money to make money.
NASDAQ chopping back and forth here.
Yeah, I will not be surprised if gold trades that 20 moving average today.
It's at what, 48.35? 100
Yeah.
higher from here?
I mean, if we don't take out the low, it's within a daily ATR range to the upside. If the low of the day is in, it's within a daily ATR range. So
All right.
Man, come on, let's slam this thing.
We're
Slam
we're
this
trying. We're trying.
I do like that short. The more we hang out here,
I concur. And I'm going through some of these hashtag slow markets in the background. I see a couple good ones, not great ones, but links in the YouTube chat if you want to submit it. It has to be trading related.
what is crew doing?
Nothing.
Hanging out also.
Yeah, we're hanging out.
Everyone's just waiting.
102.
That President Trump's speech is supposed to be tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. We do have the top of the hour coming up in 5 minutes here.
Okay. Yep. Move these markets a little bit. I think these markets are exhausted of these headlines. I know I am. Yeah, it's tomorrow, Andre. Non-farm payroll on Friday, too. Jobless claims on Thursday. Easter on Sunday. Easter Sunday, anyway.
Can everyone just short this? They can't get us all, right? They can't stop us all out if we all shorted chat.
You know, they stopped everyone out today that was short.
They did. They can definitely stop us all.
Yeah, somber. Kind of just waiting. Getting immune to headlines. Yeah, jaded.
Who's gonna trade Sunday? Is the market gonna be open Sunday night for Easters? Easters?
Asian.
I think it is.
I think so. Asian session.
Yeah. All right, gold. What are we doing here?
NASDAQ's just going sideways here.
I'm gonna wait for the top of the hour to take another trade, potential volume spike there. And again, if I was long there above those 47.35s, I want to see the flow go right away, right? If we're going with the assumption that's a market order participant aggressively buying, you want to see them take the follow through right now, because the alternative is they could have a risk parameter that doesn't match mine, and they're okay with a pullback here. I'm not, right? So if they're not ready to make money yet to the upside, then I'll stay flat. But let's see here. Let's hold it now.
I mean, that's short. That's right where we filled. These 35s.
Yep.
NASDAQ just flatlining here. Top of the hour in 2.5 minutes. See if we get some movement in. How's that music, by the way? Is it loud? Can you guys even hear it?
It sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I'm jamming out, enjoying myself here. Music's fine. All right. I got one job now. Got one job. After losing the account. Music and volume. What's Andre's real name? Jay just said it.
Market order McHugh.
Market order McHugh. 21K Drake. Music is perfect. Doing my job right then.
Trying to be extremely patient here with this gold. I'm like finger over the buy button, but I'm gonna wait. It's another 1.5 minutes before this top of the hour, so I don't want to get caught in a volume spike if I'm in the wrong direction. Could always get in the momentum. I don't want to be a sitting duck in that trade.
It's going higher now. I mean, going with the paper would be short gold, right? But
which
whoever
paper?
Took those, yeah, which paper? That's what I was just gonna say. Whoever took those longs, wanting gold to go up.
Someone got to explain the 21K Dre. Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Go watch today's fast markets, today's New York session. Man, equities are resilient.
Yes, they are.
NASDAQ up 0.5%. Come on. Sleepy, that's all right. Good thing you're here at Topstep.
Top of the hour, 5 seconds.
All right, let's see if we get these markets moving here. Ooh. Wow.
Oh
okay. All right, we got the markets
I
moving.
got top ticked out just to. Well, I would have been able to get out for a second. No, I'm out of that one.
Markets woke up. Top of the hour. That was, what, 25, 30 points up and down here in the NASDAQ. What are we seeing in gold, Jay?
I'm long one micro.
Okay.
47.44. My stop's going to go below that 35 print. Should just freaking bought it with them. Take it. You didn't buy all of that for just 50s. Come on now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Dude.
I still like these shorts in the NASDAQ for a play down to 24,000 evens. So you're looking at the order that got filled, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
At what point would you say, okay, I'm like, longs make more sense than shorts?
So as long, I'm going with the idea that was a long that came into the market and is looking, and I'm flat there. So Down just a little bit, down 99 bucks. I'm going with the idea, Dakota, that there was an aggressive market participant willing to buy it. And now the trade that I'm looking for is follow through flow behind that initial buy that they did, right? It's good. The way I'm reading this, hold on. So the way I'm looking at it is they took out some selling pressure that's there at 47.35s, but what they need to do is continue to buy above that high. And that's what I'm saying, right? Like those 47.50s, the reason this trade is not stopping is because there's no follow through flow behind it. So really all I'm looking for is, okay, great. They took out the order. Is there enough momentum for them to continue to push there? And again, there is a counter presence there as well, right? There's somebody who did sell a bunch of contracts there as well. So really, we're just seeing who wins the fight.
Makes sense. Okay.
But it's an interesting level because of so much volume that traded there.
I like EMS's explanation. We were not wrong. There was just at least one. There was just another one.
Yeah.
With more orders to liquidate. Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in a gold short here. I'm in a gold short at 37 as we retest like the midpoint of this this range here. Looking for that break back down below 20s. Let's see if we can get it. Because yeah, I agree. We're not seeing that follow through.
Yep.
Getting in with that.
I want to see a test of 28 and then a break of 28 here. Looking for that structure we just put in that recent low.
Nasdaq still at these 20s. Crude oil 102.05, so still at 102. See if we can get more of a reaction here. We're 4 minutes past the top of the hour. Locked out green 174. Nice.
Yeah, man cave. The Russell is just grinding higher right now. Someone was asking about potential Russell shorts. I'm not seeing it yet. We are just grinding higher here. Don't want to fight that flow right away. See what happens at 25s. Could be a rejection area there.
I wouldn't mind a NASDAQ short here.
I took risk off the table here. I'm just I want to see this move get made here while we still have the volatility after that hourly open.
That rejection at 50s, Braden, I like that up there.
Yeah, we're looking for this break at 28 right here. I might try to time an ad. I think if we see 28, 29 back on the ask, I'll try to add into that and look for the quick break.
Looking good. NASDAQ back down towards 24,000 even. Some selling coming in the equities.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. Shit. I didn't get it, and it's leaving. That's okay. We're still in. I'm still in it.
It's going.
I didn't get the ad. I didn't get
Nice.
the ad. All right, I took one out. Took another one out.
Nice.
I wanted to
nice
add
trade.
2 with 30s, but it just slips. You know, you try to get in. Like you want to wait until right when it looks like it's about to break. You know.
Beautiful trade.
Nice. There goes
37s.
NASDAQ.
What
Yeah,
a freaking
37 to
trade.
23 here. I'm gonna get
Let's
out.
go.
Nice trade. Nice.
Up 220. Let's go.
Yes,
Banger
sir.
right there.
Good trade.
Oh, we got
Man.
out too early, man.
Hit the thumbs up
I
button.
look
chat.
at it
You don't
going.
like that. You don't like live trading.
We got out too early.
That's hey.
Way too early.
Markets
wanted
will
to add
always
at
leave you
30s.
unsatisfied. Nice trade. NASDAQ 970s now. NASDAQ selling off here.
Wow. Here we go.
Nice.
Man.
Here we go, chat. I'm short the euro, a 1 lot.
Okay.
Shout out to the euro.
All right. I like that. See what you did in there. I like that.
Short the
NASDAQ
euro, a 1 lot.
sellers stepping in. Ooh, gold catching a bit, or not gold. Oil, 102.59. So, oil caught a nice pop off that.
Love to see that for crude right there. Yep, nice.
There's a good call on 24,000s here in the NASDAQ. It's that big
sounds
round.
like my neighbor is. Sorry.
Finish that sentence, Jay. Yeah, 24,000.
My neighbor is practicing being Atlas right now and dragging a boulder around his house. I don't know what is going on, but
Atlas.
hope everything's all right.
24,000 is that big round number we're hanging around. So
How much drawdown was that big buyer in right there when we were trading at the 17s is a good question. That's insane.
Oh yeah. Or they got out. Did he just mark it out?
they're happy now.
Yeah, the passive seller up there is having a lot of fun, right?
Oh yeah.
At the high of that move from 47.35s up to 47.50s, let's just assume that was a market order long. 1.2 mil.
We got some
At that high.
headlines.
What do we got?
We got UAE wants to force the Strait open and is willing to join the fight. UAE begins effort to persuade US and others to open waterway by any means necessary. So there's our headlines.
That sounds like escalation to me.
Yeah, that sounds like escalation to me as well. So that's the headlines we're kind of waiting for. Yeah. Right after the top of the hour too.
And gold right back up.
NASDAQ right back up. Oil's still 102.50.
Right off of VWAP and gold there. Right back to those 35s.
All roads. All roads. All right. Well, we got a little bit of a null here. Let me know if you have any trades. I'm gonna run through two good #slow markets. Ego long one MNQ. I like the I like this setup, man. Ego. You got it. You got some half-empty water bottles and manage risk, stop trading, lock out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Grip South Florida. There it is. You got a picture of two goat. You got the picture of the goat on the wall. See that?
Is that LeBron? There he is. LeGoat.
The goat. You see him? He's still out there dunking it and playing.
Yeah,
and
man.
he became the all-time scoring leader. He got a new record the other night.
Yes, he did.
Every time he puts that hoop through the ball through the hoop, new all-time scoring record.
Every bucket is a record.
How long do you think he's gonna play for? Is the question.
Forever, man. Forever. Gold right back up. We just needed a VWAP test. That was it.
Just need
Pretty flat, right?
Oh yeah, those breakout trades for me are like very quick in and out.
Yeah.
This can happen.
That was prior day high also there, 47.1760 in gold. pretty much came down, tagged it, and bounced. Volume's
Yeah.
trading above it. This could have potential to be a breakout day. We'll see.
Yeah. NASDAQ back above 24,000. Cycling grandpa. I like that. I like that comment. Like someone, a little bit of reason, right? MJ's the GOAT, but LeBron is better than Jordan was at 40.
That's fair.
That's fair. I just want to be that athletic for that long.
Man.
Nice thing is we can be. And our sport is right here. We're trading.
Definitely feels like a full contact sport sometimes.
LeBron, yeah, NASDAQ could hit you a whole lot harder than any
Yep.
basketball player.
Yeah, it's like running a slant across the middle as a tight end or something.
And then headline, boom.
Yep. As soon as you think you got the ball in your hands, it goes flying. What trade am I in? I'm short the euro right now. Short a one lot in the euro. Why am I in this trade? The 20-day moving average has been a resistance. We just came up and tagged it. So now my stop is above the high of the day where price is back below that 20-day moving average. Just looking for this to kind of fall back into the range. We'll see here. I know the dollar's selling off a little bit, so we are catching a little bit of a bid in the euro, but that's the trade. It's been a great trade. You know, win or lose, the euro has been a great trade over the past couple of days with some of what's going on in the dollar. So we shall see if this one plays out.
As NASDAQ back and forth around 24,000. Crude still at a session highs, kind of 102.60. And back to quiet till another headline, maybe. All right,
That's what it feels like.
we got a few more headlines. It says U.S. Secretary of State Rubio, there's nothing any country is doing to help Iran that is in any way impeding our mission. There is potential for direct meeting with Iran at some point. Coming across the wire.
Okay.
So it seems like more of the same.
Yep.
You had a comment, Jay, I think, for your euro trade. Moto says, is it still lots in futures? It should still be a contract, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Still a contract. Still a lot. What is it called in Forex?
Lot.
Lots in It's lots in Forex. Yeah.
Yeah.
And instead of ticks, it's pips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 100,000 of the currency, right? Of the underlying for a lot. The good old pips.
See if we get any selling in the euro here. We would need some dollar strength.
Yeah.
99% inverse correlation between dollar and the euro. So if you're watching the dollar chart and you want to trade it, at Topstep, trade the euro.
There you go. NASDAQ holding below 24,000. I'm gonna be honest, I have not seen a single trade here tonight. That other than that, maybe NASDAQ short with you, Braden.
Yeah. Where's it at right now?
Selling off.
yeah,
23,985.
Dobie, orange juice, OJ all day.
It depends. I'm gonna say it depends. Depends on the brand of
Oh
juice
yeah, that's
that
a
you're
big
drinking.
factor. No pulp. I don't like the pulp. Ugh.
This 30-minute candle can close below VWAP here in the Nasdaq. I like that short. Tomato juice on airplanes. What is going on
Crude
here?
is trying to get some lift here.
Yeah, it is. Got 103s here in crude. That's been the trade, man. Range from 101s to 105s. Saw a super aggressive sell-off today in crude off those 105s. Ton of volume traded right at that high, and we got a headline out at the perfect time. It's funny how that happens. Headlines are so well timed. So it's at 105.
Definitely.
Release the news. Send the tweet. Someone tell NQ. What is the Dow doing, Dre? What's the Dow doing? Right, that's the strongest correlation that we've been seeing.
Yeah, so
Crude
far.
in the Dow. It's not selling off either, though.
Nasdaq. Still a little bit of selling pressure here in the equities right now. Maybe we come back down to settlement, which is settlement 75 points lower, so that's quite the ways away.
Dow doing a whole lot of nothing right now.
Yeah.
These are what these markets are giving to us right now. It's like random bouts of volatility and then sit on your hands, and then volatility and then sit on your hands. Trying to remind myself of it as well. Just like if you're trading a whole lot right now, you know, you may be doing too much. But then when those volatile moments happen, there's a ton of opportunity in it. It's the patience. We saw that earlier, Braden, right? We were on with Dolby. We sat there and talked for 40 minutes, and then all of a sudden, you know, crude starts selling off. Everything starts going crazy. Just can you be patient enough to wait it out?
I mean, we've seen the same thing here tonight, right?
Yep.
Sideways, and then it all happened at once, and now we're back to hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
Crude's holding bid though, 102.70s.
$102.70s. Chat, I got a question for you guys. I'm on opening call every day. I've been talking about the euro a little bit here, and I actually found out last week that Hogue does weekly kickoff levels for the euro. If you had to pick, put a 1 in the chat if you would rather us continue to talk about silver during the opening call, a 2 in the chat if you would rather us talk about the euro.
Ooh, I'll
1 in the
go
chat for silver, 2 for the euro.
I think I know what everyone's gonna want to talk about. Twos.
Bunch of 2s.
Adobe's a 2. Man, look at all the 2s in the chat.
Val Sereno, I was waiting for that comment. Neither. There you go.
Neither.
That's productive.
Oof. Silver was so last year. All right.
There we go. We got the 2s. 2s win.
2s win.
I'll talk
2s
to
win.
Hogue about it.
All right. I got one. All right. Put 6 in the chat if you want us to talk about gold. Or a 7 if you want to talk about the NASDAQ.
Why would you do that?
It's the internet, man. It's the YouTube internet.
Brandon, what's going on here, man?
They're gonna go wild.
What is this guy doing?
There goes the chat. It's now hit the like button.
There you go.
There you go. That
Okay, euro, here we go. Let's get some selling in here now. Where's the NASDAQ in relation to VWAP? If we get this 30-minute candle close below it, I like a short. It's actually pretty much the same. If you look at the equities and the currency trade, they're pretty much the same chart right now.
Nasdaq stuck at 24,000. Slot racing euro. Okay. Snail tails. What is this price action? This is headline driven markets, and there's no headlines. So this is the price action you get in between headlines.
Man, crude looks like it may want to break out here, but that's just me assuming.
I mean,
I see the same thing, Brandon.
It's
it could start
looking like it. Session high is 102.98, and we're sitting here 102.88.
If crude pops here, this trade is going to cook in the euro. Not a ton of size up there on the order book either.
Yeah, I got to do a crude long here. Let's see if we can get a breakout above 103.
All right.
I'm in at 88.
Should we bring Aaron trades on? All four of us?
Get a starting five going on. Instead of 3-man weave. I don't know if we got enough screen space.
We get five. We would get five of us on. Just line the bottom of the screen.
We need 1,000 likes for that. I don't hate this long. I'm kind of long oil with you by being short the euro here.
Assembling the trading bench. And then we go fight someone else's starting five.
Fight him?
Or play basketball. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Trade off?
Hey, there you go. There you go, Brandon.
Wow, there's that
Yeah, we're
breakout.
popping.
Nice pop.
That's the crude oil bounce.
Let's hold above 103.
Man, that move.
Sustain it, though.
Nasdaq can't get away from 24,000 even with this pop in crude.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, real quick while you manage that trade, I'm going to get through the last three of these hashtag slow markets here. Lincoln, hashtag slow markets. You are long crude oil, so that looks to be really good. This was like, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. Looking good. Not going to try and pronounce that name, but looking good there. Hashtag slow markets tonight with Slow Dakota and friends. All right. Slow markets, it can't be better. 1 micro is all we need. Higher time frame. Great work. That cannot be understated, overstated. Just state it. Small size, wide stops.
Michelle in the chat said it. Hit the likes. Chat, if you want to see us back for a 3-man weave, got to hit that thumbs up button. Shows you appreciate what we're doing here. Got some pretty good trades coming in here. I thought I had the trade of the night in gold until Braden sold my stop.
That gold short. Yeah.
It was a beautiful trade. Easy, Jakey. Easy, Jake.
That's supply and demand, right? Supply and demand. We're here when it comes to these markets, and it comes to what we do here on stream. So if you guys like this, if you want more of it, then it's about showing support, right? Don't ask for anything. It's free. Just asking for support. guys like it, like it. And then be more inclined to get you guys back on here. Maybe we get Andre on. Andre's in the chat, but we got to get him on air. I gotta figure out how to get MP on here. I know I lost a bet about the Chicago Bears, but
Did you say you have to get MP on here?
yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We need MP on slow markets. You need our names under our faces so you know who's who. Well, I'm Jay. Nice to meet you all. My left is Dakota, the host and the star of Slow Markets. And to my right, that is Braden, BPC Trades in the chat, live funded traders here at Topstep.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you being
Jay.
here.
Thank you. Get name tags. Yeah. One of these days. This is the first time we had 3 people on at the same time here. So, I mean, usually it's just me or Coach Jay. But yep. Dakota's on the far left. Jay in the middle. Braden on the right. BPC
I'm in a short
Trades.
Euro trade right now.
I am Dakota now.
Two minutes, bottom of the hour here. Nasdaq held that view up, so I'm taking that short off the table for now.
Someone says, which left? I'm confused. Your other left.
Bull market is back, baby. If today was a sign of the bull market being back, yeah, go ahead.
This is why we don't market order into these trades. I was like, it looks like it wants to break out. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
Now we have subpar positioning on this trade, and it just
very similar to my gold trade there, right above those what was that, 48.50s, where it's just lack of follow through. Keeping the size small, and Shanghai Open coming up here, 15 seconds.
Yep. Nasdaq holding 24,000.
all right. I'm gonna chalk that up to a boredom trade and pay the penalty on it. Give back $50 off the top.
Still green on the screen?
Yep, still green.
Or Greenland. There you go.
Greenland.
Population 1 right now, because I am in the red on this
For real.
Euro trade.
You're gonna.
It's all right. Risk is managed.
And I think time goes by fast.
Real quick.
So let's get it. Let's leave it there. Remember, hit that like. Supply and demand. It is Wednesday night's price action. And yeah, appreciate you too. Appreciate you, Braden, coming on. Coach Jay coming on as well. If we get enough likes, maybe we could do this again. And yeah, it was definitely a good one. I absolutely enjoy it. Any last words? We'll start with you, Coach Jay.
Trade well, everybody. Manage your risk. These markets are presenting a ton of opportunity to us right now. Most important is having an account available to trade it. So don't force any trades. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
All right. And Braden?
Yeah, for sure. Just piggybacking off of that, man. It's so much easier if you can just trade small, manage your risk, get a little bit of profit beneath you, and then it just, man, the rest of your session is going to go so well. So just take it slow in the beginning. Take it slow. See if you're feeling the market. If you are, great, keep pushing it if you want to. If not, at least you minimized your losses. So, yeah, y'all trade well, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right. There you go. There you have it. See everybody. Thank you guys. Thanks again. And take care. All right. I'm long gold.